If you look at other games where City have lost big leads this season, Feyenoord was one, Brentford in the Premier League is another. It's as if it sort of gets out of their control, these games.
Yeah, absolutely. I think all season they've had a fragility about them, and I suppose with recent results domestically, we all thought maybe they'd turned the corner, but it's sort of the teams that they were playing, and tonight was a totally different test for them, upper level against PSG, and they got found out again.
Because, Feyenoord were 3-0 down, and it was wave after wave to get to 3-3. The Brentford one, Brentford could have nicked it at the end in there. It's as if... and you said it whilst we were watching this together, they can't take the sting out of a game.
Yeah, to be honest, in my opinion, this one feels different to the Brentford one, feels different to the Feyenoord one, because for me, Paris Saint-Germain were by far and away the better team today. And I think, as you saw with the stats there with João Neves, like, he was stopping City from getting a hold of the game. I think when City traditionally take the lead within a match, they'd keep the ball, they move it around and they break your spirit. PSG never let that happen today, and the 2-0, it didn't fluster them. They didn't rush into any changes, and they sort of stuck to their plan. And as a consequence, they brought the best out of their forward line, whereas for City, they spent 45 minutes suffering.
What you would say, Chris, and Pep Guardiola said it, is that it's still in their hands. Beat Bruges. We won't show you the table yet and give it away, but beat Bruges and they will be into the, playoffs, right? But it comes in the middle of a really, really big run of games for them.
Yeah, absolutely, and they won't want the extra fixtures. They want a challenge on all fronts, but that's not going to be the case. This is a team who are severely under pressure, and Bruges actually, they've shown that they are certainly capable at this level. So Manchester City under severe pressure.
And those fixtures are.
You're looking at the Leyton Orient one, aren't you? That's the big one.
Yeah, well, it is. Richie Wellens, a former Manchester United youth team player, will want to put one over on City in that. But that's before you add the sort of playoff games into it.
Yeah, listen, not many people would have thought that Man City would be in this position whereby they'd have to have a must-win game against Club Bruges in the final game to essentially scrape through into the knockout rounds. But the fact is, the opportunity's there. There's going to be some nervousness, but it's a big game, and it's basically their first knockout game.
And very quickly, you do watch that tonight. I wonder where Paris Saint-Germain have been for half of this Champions League, do you?
Yeah, well, not even that. I wonder where Paris Saint-Germain have been for the last 7 or 8 years, to be honest. They were genuinely superb tonight. I think it's quite right to say that City weren't great, but PSG looked like they are supposed to look.
Although not in that kit.